Well, we're here to mark 40 years of Trocaire's work. We're celebrating our anniversary with a little bit of looking backwards at what we've achieved with the help of the Irish people, and a lot of looking forwards as to what's going to happen next in the world of development aid. And we're talking about beyond 2015, which is when the current Millennium Development Goals will be finished, and what should happen after that. So we've brought speakers from all over the world, from Sri Lanka, from Latin America, from Africa, who are talking of their experiences and their expectations of what the future should bring for the poorest people of the world, and how we can shape a programme of development for the poorest countries around those expectations. So it's very challenging and very exciting, and certainly it's going to reflect on us here in Ireland and in the wealthy countries about our lifestyle, how we're consuming the earth's resources faster than you can imagine, and are we prepared to share this with the poorer people in the world, and what changes will that mean for us in our lives. So it's very challenging. These are not people who've just come to say, well done, Trocaire. They're here to say, Ireland, wake up. The world is changing. We are on the way. The poor countries are on their way up, and we want to be part of the action and to be able to make decisions about our own lives and not be depending on you and your economic institutions and like the EU, the World Bank, the IMF. We want to take control of our own lives. So we're halfway through, and it's really stimulating and exciting.
40 years ago, in 1973, it was against the backdrop of the troubles in Northern Ireland, the famine in Bangladesh, the devastation that was caused by war in Vietnam and Cambodia. There was a bloody coup in Chile, and of course there was the conflict in the Middle East, which triggered the first global oil shock. They were challenging times, to say the least. 40 years on, the world is a more complex place, but we still continue to grapple with some of the same issues. Almost 1 billion people continue to suffer hunger and live in extreme poverty. Maternal mortality remains shockingly high. Climate change is contributing to an increasing frequency of disasters in affected countries, and many poor countries are dogged by conflict and war. At the same time, it is important to recognise the progress that has been made. The United Nations reports that for the first time since records on poverty began, the number of people living in extreme poverty has fallen in every developing region, including sub-Saharan Africa. In cooperation with Irish NGOs, has contributed substantially to this progress. I'm proud to say that Ireland channels more of its development assistance through NGOs than most other international donors. Trocaire is one of Irish Aid's long-term NGO partners, and we have worked together to demonstrate that development brings about changes in people's lives.